What's up, YouTube? This is Fat Tony PhD, and I'm here to bring to you a quick review of Bond Number Nine's New York Oud. All right. First off, this is my first YouTube channel. This is my first YouTube video, so bear with me. This might be a little bit rough. I just came back from the gym, so I'm just this is kind of like a spare of the moment kind of thing. I also don't have a script. I never had a script planned, so bear with me. All right. All right. First off, New York Oud. It's an amazing fragrance. It's awesome. Okay. Um, this is my most recent bottle. This is my old bottle. This is my fourth bottle. Fourth bottle of this stuff. Um, yes, it is my signature scent. It's an amazing scent. It's awesome. Like, I can't say it enough. I think you really get your money's worth. This is the only fragrance that I've purchased 4 times. Like, every time I get close to running out of this stuff, like, I'm like, oh man, like, I need to go back and buy another bottle or something. So I take this stuff with me everywhere. Everywhere. This goes with me everywhere. It's like my right hand man. Let's see some impressions real quick. Let's see. Most people spray this stuff and they tell you what they think about when they first like spray it on. Yeah. Okay. All right. So most people are like, "Oh, when I smell this, I think about, riding on a camel in the Middle East or something, or like walking through some crazy parts of India or whatever." I don't think about any of that. Nah. With this stuff, I think about the memories that I have attached to it. Like, that's the thing about me and fragrances. Like my nose takes me back in time. So every fragrance that I wear, especially this one, fragrances of like this magnitude, they take me back in time, and I think about memories and experiences. Like this, like I think about traveling, because I take this with me everywhere I go. Like I said earlier, this takes me back to um, last year when I was in Tokyo, and I wore this stuff, and like when I went clubbing, people would just follow me around the club. Like, they would just follow me around, like, "Oh my God, like, what is that? What are you wearing?" Of course, talking to me in Japanese. But yeah, so, and I'm like, talking to them and telling them, like, "Hey, it's New York Oud by Bond Number Nine." Once again, like, when I was in Australia, same experience. Like, I'm walking around when I go to nightclubs, or when I go, you know, um, out and about, like daily activities, sightseeing and stuff like that. People stop me, follow me. "Hey, what is that? Oh my God, you smell amazing. Will you please tell me what it is? What are you wearing?" I lived in Thailand for like a year and a half, and it's like I got the same result there too. This stuff is amazing. When I came back to the States, same experience. Like, everybody likes this stuff. Like, I've only had one complaint about it, honestly. Like, one complaint, and I think that person was just being a hater. It was some lady from I think she was from Ireland. It was like one day I woke up, I was at a hostel in Australia, and like I sprayed it on, and I got dressed, and like went downstairs to the lobby and hung out there and used my tablet for a little bit, and then she's like, "Oh, what is that smell?" Like, she starts complaining about it. I'm like, whatever. Like, I don't care. This stuff is amazing. Like, this is good for men or women. I recommend this for people in the 25 and up age group. I think it is a little mature. It's I don't really think it's primarily masculine or feminine. I just think it's completely unisex. Um, I really recommend it. It's a good fragrance, and you really know you love a fragrance when you purchase it over and over again. A lot of people, they give this rating system and stuff like that for, perfumes, colognes, whatever, fragrances, whatever. But in my opinion, when it all comes down to it, you got to ask yourself, will you buy this again? Would you buy it again? So that's how I feel about it, and that's what you call a signature scent. And I love New York Oud so much that I actually I bought another bottle of a different fragrance just to have that as a daily wear to keep myself from like wearing this like over and over again. I don't want to prematurely like you know use up the entire bottle. So yeah, and then I also wear samples too. Like I have a sample of what is this? Harrods, Agarwood, and New York Patchouli. Oh yeah, thank you, Drita from Bond Number 9 in New York City. Thank you. I appreciate the samples. I got two right here. New York Patchouli is next on my list to buy because I actually like this a lot. Kind of reminds me of New York Oud, but with a little twist to it. So yeah, that pretty much sums up the review. Oh, I didn't even talk about the notes in this thing. Let's go back. I told you I don't have a script, so let's see what they have in here. I don't know, okay, so Rose and Plum are like two of the prominent notes in here. I mean, there's a bunch of other stuff in here too, like Saffron, but I get a lot of Rose out of this stuff. Um, yeah, so um, good fragrance on Fragrantica. Lots of likes, lots of loves, very little dislikes. And a lot of people suggest that you wear this during the night, but me, I wear whatever fragrance I want, any time of the day, any time of the year. So, and to me, I wear like Bond Number 9, New York Oud, like whenever I feel like it. I have to try to tell myself not to wear it sometimes. I'm like, oh, I tell myself, hey, you wear this too much. Like, try to wear something else. But I just say no. Like, if I want to wear Bond Number 9, I just wear Bond Number 9, New York Oud. Um, yeah, so that pretty much sums up the little review. Um, that is all I got. So if you're thinking about buying this stuff, I highly recommend it. And if you're even thinking about purchasing New York Oud anyway, you obviously know quite a bit about fragrances, and you're probably like at that level. So I mean, just go ahead and buy it. I mean, it'll be money well spent. You won't regret it. You'll love it. Trust me. Thanks for watching, and I would tell you to subscribe, but I mean, this is the only video I have. So I mean, yeah. So stay tuned for other videos to come, and thanks a lot. I forgot to speak about the longevity and the projection. All right, next time I'll have a script. Like, oh man. Okay, so this stuff will last all day. You don't have to worry about this stuff disappearing on you like Creed. No offense to my Creed fragrances out there, like my Creed lovers. I used to be a Creed fanboy myself, but then I graduated to Bond Number 9. Anyway, 16 plus hours. If you spray this stuff in your clothes, it'll probably still be there for the next day or two, maybe even the third day. This stuff is great. Like, you really get your money's worth. You know, this stuff is a little bit on the expensive side, but I think it's well worth it. I think you get your money's worth with this stuff, but not so much with the Creed fragrances. Like, I'm not trying to bash Creed here. Their fragrances smell great, but they just do not last. I think the only Creed fragrance that really lasts on me is the Bois de Portugal. But anyway, projection for Bond Number 9 is New York Oud. It's really good. It's pretty much a compliment getter all day long. You only need to spray this stuff maybe 2 or 3 times, and it'll do the job. So, yep, Bond Number 9, New York Oud, awesome fragrance, highly recommend. Once again, thank you, Drita, for all the samples. I appreciate it, and thanks for watching.